What is going on, everybody? This is Kyle for We The Coasters, checking in here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Yes, another new park here for We The Coasters and another We The Coasters Journey. I am really excited to be here. If you're a regular viewer of this channel, you know we feature Busch Gardens Tampa an awful lot on here. Dylan goes there all the time. That is on my list of parks to attend, definitely, and hopefully I can do that sometime next year. Here at Williamsburg, and I am really looking forward to this park. I've heard it is one of, if not the most beautiful park in the country, if not on the planet. A lot of good coasters here. Really looking forward to this here today. Again, I'm going to be here with the Whitewater Canyon crew from Kings Island. I'm here with one of them already, and a lot of the other ones will join us here a little bit later on today. So, right over here at the just walked through the main entrance. And I don't really know an awful lot about this park, but some of the coasters I've looked at look awesome, so I cannot wait to ride them. So if you enjoy what we do here at We The Coasters, be sure to click on that subscribe button and click on that notification bell to be notified anytime we upload a video. And please give this video a like; it'll help us out a lot. And be sure to follow us on Instagram. So with that, let's get to today's presentation, shall we? So we started out with 2 rides on Verbolten. Very impressed with this thing. Very fun ride. This is considered a family coaster, but it's got a drop track, and I've never ridden a coaster with a drop track before. So, and I think it's pretty intense for a family coaster. And this is also the same coaster that took the place of Big Bad Wolf. Probably one of the coolest coasters I've ever seen. Never got to ride it. Saw a video El Toro Ryan made of it here not too long ago in his problematic roller coaster series. But I think Verbolten is a really good replacement and actually pays tribute to it in certain parts of the ride as well. So, very, very impressed. Good way to start things out. Not sure what we're doing next. Here looks like we're heading back to the back of the park. I think we're doing dart coasters. So, we'll see how that goes. Should be good. So we just did a ride on Invader, which is a GCI wooden roller coaster. Not bad. It is considered a family coaster, so it's a little bit tame. I do prefer Mystic Timbers over this, but not a bad ride overall. So I'm not sure. Not sure what we're doing next here, but yeah, not bad so far. So we just got off of Griffin, a B&M dive coaster. I really enjoyed this ride. This is the second dive coaster I've ever been on. First one being Bowery, even up at Cedar Point. Like the color scheme of this thing, just a lot of fun to see as you see it going there. A very good coaster. I like dive coasters. I hope I really need to ride more. Secret at Busch Gardens Tampa especially. Definitely one of my favorites so far. So we just did a ride on Alpengest, which is a B&M invert. And I love me a good B&M invert. I love Banshee. I love Raptor up at Cedar Point. This one is really fun. I love the color scheme on it. This thing opened in 1998, so it's got the older over-the-shoulder restraints. And as much as I complain about those, these really didn't bother me at all. So really enjoyed this one. Might have to come back and do this one again a little bit later on. So very, very impressed so far with Busch Gardens Williamsburg. If there's a B&M invert I definitely need to do, that would definitely be Montu down at Busch Gardens Tampa. That's definitely on the list. I can't wait to do that one someday. Alright, just did a ride on Dart Coaster, which is the newest coaster to come to Busch Gardens Williamsburg. It's made by Intamin, and from what I've seen of it after riding it, reminds me a lot of Hagrid's down at Universal Orlando. I haven't ridden that, but I've seen POVs of it. Reminded me a lot of that. Really dark, multiple launches throughout that ride. Really fun, and it's themed like you're escaping a big snowstorm. So it is. It gets kind of cold inside the track, which feels really good on a day like today. Temperatures are supposed to be in the low 90s. So that was really relaxing. That was really, I don't want to say relaxing, but really refreshing, I should say. So, I believe we are going to Loch Ness Monster after this. So I am looking forward to that. A rare aero looper that I actually want to ride. How about that? So we decided to do a ride on Apollo's Chariot, which is the first ever B&M Hyper. Very impressive for the first ever one there. Got the ride in the back row. Good bit of airtime on that, and this is one we'll definitely have to come back and do a couple of re-rides on. Really like that one. Really nice color scheme, purple and yellow. So everything good. Everything has been really impressive so far today. So, just did Pantheon. Wow, that thing really packs a punch. I'm really impressed.
No risk of chest strap?
Look at that spike. And that thing really sneaks up on you. I completely forgot about that getting into this thing, and that really got me there. But wow. Probably my favorite coaster in the park so far. This is really impressive. I heard it's a lot like WeTheCoasters, which is something I really want to ride, and it's similar to Maverick as well. And that's one of my favorite coasters, so yeah. This is definitely one we were getting a re-ride on later. Very, very impressed with this. So we just did Tempesto. Wow, that thing really packs a punch. Man, and this park really loves their launch coasters, that is for sure. Love the color scheme on this. Teal and orange, very Miami Dolphins-like, so I definitely approve of that. Yeah, that thing, a couple of those launches really got to me right there, but overall not a bad ride. So all we have to do now is Loch Ness Monster, and we've covered all the coasters already. So, man, we're really making some good progress today. Well, after a couple of re-rides on Pantheon, I don't know if I can even speak here, I decided to do Escape from Pompeii. And it did the job. We're wet. The ride reminds me a lot of Journey to Atlantis, only without the roller coaster elements. Same type of building, though inside there's some pretty cool effects in there too, so it did the job. So the only thing that we really have left to do is Loch Ness Monster, and then after that we will have ridden all the coasters here, so that's what we're going to go do now. Well, we finally made it to Loch Ness Monster, and believe it or not, this is actually an aero looping coaster that I'm looking forward to riding. So this is saw a video from El Toro Ryan, and this is a part of his problematic roller coaster series. And this thing is an absolute classic, so I am looking forward to riding this. And I heard it's pretty smooth for its age, so hopefully there's not a lot of headbanging here. But definitely excited about riding this. And with that, we've ridden every coaster here in just under a few hours too. As for Loch Ness Monster, that was actually pretty good. It was indeed pretty smooth for its age. Not bad at all. Really happy to say I've been able to ride this legendary thing. I love the logo and everything, so yeah. So every coaster in the park, that's amazing. Having quite a time here so far. Just got off of Finnegan's Flyer. Here, one of those swings. Very fun ride. And, this one was a lot bigger than the other one that I rode, Skyhawk at Cedar Point. And on a hot day like this, man, that air feels really good. So, nice way to another good way to cool off here. So, I think we're gonna get something to eat right now. I haven't had anything to eat yet today, so that sounds like a good idea. So, Time Warp. It's been a lot of well, ever since we rode Loch Ness Monster, really just spent the rest of the day doing re-rides on all but a handful of coasters, just doing all of our favorites over again. Here, the park is about to close here in just a few minutes, so we're just going to head on out of here. So that is going to do it for me here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Very impressed with this park. I just don't know what to say really. I've just been really impressed with this park. A very beautiful park as advertised. Really like it. Hope to come back here again sometime. And still can't believe I'm here. Like, I still can't believe I got this opportunity. Never thought, at the beginning of the year I'd have a chance to go to King's Dominion and And Busch Gardens Williamsburg, you know, had the Cedar Point trip planned, but that was it. So, huge thank you to everybody at Whitewater Canyon for putting this thing together. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And be sure to give us a follow on Instagram as well. I'll have a link to that in the description below. So until then, have a good one, everybody.